We are heading into a spectacular weekend. This is our BCTC live weather bug camera. Kroger Field, all is tranquil, and the Kentucky Mesonet current temperatures, well, there's a chill in the air. We've got a lot of 30s and 40s ongoing, but generally calm conditions out there this morning as we zoom in. 39 degrees downtown as well. You've got this ridge of high pressure in place, and you've got a temperature trend that is definitely going to be on the warming side going into the weekend. Notice this pocket of heat up north over the upper Midwest. Well, you've got this big winter storm barreling into the Pacific Northwest, and you got this heat that's just going to continue to build, and guess where we are? We're seeing it expanding east, so we're going to get in on the action. The core of the highest temperatures, the most likely above and beyond record highs, are going to be up across the Great Lakes, but we'll have our own to contend with. And then you head west where that colder air is digging in. They're looking at blizzard conditions, Montana down through parts of Idaho, even into northern Nevada there. They've got that low tracking in. Could be a heavy snow producer in the mountains. Blizzard conditions with maybe a foot or two of snow at the higher elevations. And here we are in the 70s. It doesn't sound like much, mid-70s, but remember the time of the year that we're in. This is November, so our average high is 60 degrees. You're running about 15 degrees above average. Anytime you start running 15 to around 20 degrees above average, that's when you're getting into record territory, and that's exactly where we'll be. Our record high, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, in the mid-70s in Lexington, so we've got a good chance to match any one of those, really. Monday may be still our best bet, but multiple options for getting up to around record levels. And then you start to rack up 70-degree days in the month of November, which we don't do all that much of. The most we've ever done was 10 days at or above 70 in the 60s, the 30s, and back in 1909. The most recent years, we've got a chance for 4 of them coming up this weekend and early next week, 2015, 03, and 2000. Our all-time warmest high isn't that much higher, 83 degrees. We did that twice, in 87 and in 2016. So here's the setup. You've got a ridge of high pressure in place, and it is just going to keep things absolutely quiet. That south to southwesterly wind continuing, and the heat just continues to build. That's all that's going on. You can just start to see way up at the top of the screen there that winter storm tearing into Montana, and eventually we'll have some active weather getting in here, but it won't be until about Veterans Day. So a quick trip down south. Eta still hanging on after absolutely inundating Honduras and Nicaragua. Notice this blossom of convection. That is the remnant low of it working its way back out into the Caribbean. It's actually still a tropical depression, but it is significantly weakened after those days of interaction over land. The concern here is whatever's left of it is going to track northeast and eventually cut up right towards Cuba and then make a hard left right out into the Gulf. So there could be a tropical system threatening the Gulf Coast, somewhere along the Gulf Coast, toward the middle of next week, possibly near Veterans Day, which is where we will see a chance for active weather coming in, showers and storms, and then end that run of near record high days, temperatures cooling down to around average on the back end of all that active weather.